There we are on Psychops with Brian. Yeah, and you know what? Today I want to talk about time management because we're reaching the end of the year, aren't we? It's almost the end of the year here, and there's a couple of cool days today. It's actually go on your check a day, which I like to do, and on check a day you will see that there aren't that many days. Sometimes there's like 20 national days, but today it's National Get on the Scales Day. National Still Need to Do Day, and National TikTok Day. So still need to do and TikTok meaning not TikTok, the social media platform, TikTok meaning the clock's always ticking, tick tock. So we have a little bit of time left on December 29th. We got 3 days, depending on how much you might want to do on the 31st. We have 3 days to try to wrap up our year and get anything else that we wanted to get done this year. How much can you really do in 3 days? Sometimes it's pretty amazing if you really focus how much you can get done over, with 4 or 5 concentrated hours. So, what do you organizing an area is an easy one. Enter the new year with a totally clean desk. That's it, that or a clean closet or just one area clean. That's always a good one. And you can easily do that in the next 3 days. So organizing a space, finishing a project, getting all your paperwork lined up, putting pieces in place. Do you have your LLC set up, your business, all that stuff? Do you have your best phone lines set up? So do you have your situation? Are you in set up right? What can you do in the next 3 days? TikTok that you can still, make gains and make a solid uh, last big leap forward here at the end of the year. Still need to do day. Write that down. What were your goals? Can you look back at your goals? Do you keep track of your goals? That would be great. Today's a good day. Look back at your goals for this year and see what you can still, even if you can't get the whole thing done, what could you make a start? And that's the thing. Horace said this, that he has half the deed done who has made a beginning. So it's really important just getting started. So maybe you could start 2 or 3 things, and that would be, and not finish them, but get them started in the next 3 days, and that would be instrumental in your next year. Okay. It's also National Get on the Scales Day. I'm not going to pound that, but guys, we want to be in good shape. We want to take care of ourselves. This is a tough time of the year to talk about that. But you just want to keep exercising and make sure you're getting your exercise, and that will keep you in shape. Hey, Noel and Kathy. Oh no audio. No, it looks like I have audio. Do you have it? Yes. Okay. So good morning. I have 2 lease option properties listed, and one of them I have a potential tenant. Oh, I should click on that. So guys, that's Noel and Kathy saying good morning. Good job. Yes, organizing is a great idea here. That's a project you can definitely do by the end of the year. Okay, or get something started. Isabel, you have 2 lease option properties listed, and one of them potential tenant buyer touring in at 3 p.m. today, praying they decide to move forward on the lease purchase. Now, I talked about this on Friday, and Noel and Kathy, you're here, so I sent you that email. Guys, remember, you need 3 pieces of paper. I don't necessarily want to be your paperwork source, but if you are following me and you need a piece of paperwork and that's instrumental in your career. I mean, if you don't have the right pieces of paper, it sounds crazy, but you won't be successful. You need a good standard purchase and sales agreement. You need an authorization to release information. You need a good lender letter to change addresses with the lender. You need a good, I always give our sellers a seller congratulations letter, because otherwise you buy their house, they sign the contract, you walk out the door, and what are they left with? Oh, I guess we just sold our house. They don't even have copies of the contracts in most cases. They have a picture on their phone. So that's important, guys, is that seller congratulations letter is part of our seller packet. That's important. Now, that would be a good thing. Put together 5 buying packets or 5 seller packets, whatever you want to call them, and have them ready to go. These are just manila envelopes with everything I just said, all the paperwork I just went through right there. Okay, now we were talking about time management, and I want you guys to remember I want you to, this is my favorite form. This is going to sound almost too simple, but you got to keep stuff simple. Stuff should be simple. And sometimes people have these very complicated day timers with events over here and to-do lists and all this other stuff. And I'm just trying to make a schedule. So, and remember, this is your role schedule. So this has what action step you should be taking at what time of the day and what roles you should be playing when you're doing it. Okay. So right now this is mine, but yours looks just the same. You just put your name in there. So what time is it now? Depending on where you live, it might be 9:30. It's 9:30 where I am. So under 9:30, you would write, watch Brian's live stream. Okay. And then what's your role? You are diligent student role. You are faithful follower role. You are you are genius role to be here because you're getting some of the best motivation and advice anywhere. And you found a hidden gem because I don't do any advertising or market at all. So you guys have found me. So you guys are very lucky. Use me as a resource. And so you're a business genius. If you every time you're watching this video, and that's one of the roles you should say, every time I tune in Brian, I'm a business genius. I'm just getting smarter. What do business geniuses do? They learn. They access the smartest people. They find the smartest people, and they don't lose them. They stay tuned into that person and keep learning and getting whatever they can learn from that person. And all you guys are going to learn a new system called Role Control coming up. This is a new system that I've been creating for 10 years, and I'm getting it done, and I'm going to have a live event featuring this soon. Hey, Caleb, great to see you. I hope you had a Merry Christmas too. Yes, I'm going to use the decorations until I take them down. I love Christmas. I am crazy about Christmas. So yes, I'm going to keep shooting in front of the tree. I think I get one more time in front of the tree on Friday. Or no, it's after the New Year. Maybe I'll do one more in front of the tree. Okay, so I feel like I'm finally getting started. You're so encouraging, Brian. Awesome. So grateful for your consistent care and encouragement. Thank you, Brian. Hey, that's so sweet to hear. That's a nice Christmas present for me there, Isabel. Love all those forms. Yes. Now remember, if you have the what to say and what to do system, you have your forms in your forms folder, but that doesn't always include all your legal docs. So depending on where you get your, standard purchase and sale and stuff, if you need help with that stuff, let me know. Why can't I hear you? Okay, I don't know why you can't hear me, Mike. Hey, Roger, some people can hear me, but I also, Noel and Kathy had a little problem, and now they tuned in. Okay, we're blessed. Thank you to have an excellent coach. Good. Hey, Noel and Kathy, you guys are awesome. Okay, so YouTube. Okay, I don't know what's going on with YouTube then. Facebook, you can hear me. YouTube, you can't. You love the Christmas tree. Hey, Linda, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Yes, I did a really good job with the tree this year. I got all the old decorations from the old days. This decoration, that Santa Claus, is literally from the 1960s. Some of these are really cool. Some of the kids made. There's pictures on them. Here's my son Kale on this one that he made when he was a kid. Kale, everybody says Kale and me look look so alike. People mistake us for each other on the pickleball court. So he looks a lot like what I used to look like when I was that age. So yeah, it's really fun to have the tree, and we get it for a few more days, so that's nice. And I love our tree, and I love all of our decorations. It's very nostalgic. Okay, the older I get, the more nostalgic I get. All right, so guys, let's kick butt. Let's have a great last 3 days of the year. If you need this, it's a very simple form. If you need the role schedule form, I will send it to you. Just let me know. Send me your email, and I will send it back to you. Guys, you can always email me. And if you don't know where, you can get me but remember, when you email me, a lot of times, a lot of emails go into this email. So I may miss it if you don't follow up with a text. So I'm going to tell you to also text me. Okay. So text me at this other number. Okay. And let me know, hey, I sent you an email or whatever. And yes, I don't mind helping you guys with deals and stuff, especially if you're on the verge of closing something and there's just one stumbling block or something that I can help you with, relatively easy, that's something that I hate to see you lose a deal. And I've seen people lose deals over minor issues. In fact, one deal I saved in Florida with one of our students, and they had the whole deal done, and it was at the attorney's. And for some reason, the attorney wouldn't set up the closing. And the seller was actually calling the attorney's office trying to get the closing set up. It got that bad. And so I called the attorney. I said, what's the problem? I mean, I got involved at that point. And I said, what's the problem? He said, I don't have a good promissory note. And there's a promissory note involved in this deal. So I gave him a form. I created the whole promissory note for him, including all the numbers. And I sent it to him, and the deal was closed the next day. But they almost lost that deal because it turned out that the seller got some better offers, but the seller was just really cool and faithful. So that's just a good story, guys, of just making sure you got what pieces you need. And sometimes it's a form, sometimes it's some documents or some paperwork. So let me know if you need that. All right, guys, I love spending this time with you. Lots of great comments today. I love it. Okay. Paul Ritter does screen the tenants. Paul Ritter, he also has My Credit Team. So if you need somebody to screen your tenants, you can send them to Paul Ritter, and it's that's screenthetenant.com. But then he also has My Credit Team. So he does screen the tenant, but then he helps the tenant repair their credit once you put them in there, if you want to sign up with his credit repair, which is very reasonable. So that's a couple of other good resources. Guys, see who smart geniuses hang out here and learn all these great tips. All right, so you guys are smart geniuses. So I am a smart genius. That's our affirmation for today. Let's do it 3 times on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I am a smart genius. I am a smart genius. I am a smart genius. Guys, what makes somebody a smart genius? Just focus. They focus on the right things. They focus on learning the right thing from the right people. And then they learn it. We can all learn stuff. You can all learn so much. I mean, sometimes you can't, that saying about old dogs is completely untrue. You guys can all learn a massive amount of information in a short period of time. So let's all have a great 3 days. Let's do our deep breathing. Nice deep breath in. With a smile. Always have a big smile when you say your affirmations and when you do your deep breathing. Another one. Okay. And don't forget to do this during the day. It's a really good pick-me-up. One more. Okay. Big smile. And all right, let it go. All right, great job, everybody, today. Awesome. Yes, and Isabel, you do the credit repair, sure, and mortgage originator for the tenant buyer. Yes, good service there. Don't forget that. Merry Christmas. You and Leonard are awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And until I see you on Friday, have a great New Year. Have a wonderful New Year. And I will see you on Friday. Until then, keep expecting success, getting awesome training and tips from the Wolf Couple, and take